Hey everybody, it's Sammy Nikki, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Ohuhu markers. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. So first off, this is the 40 set. Yeah, 40 set. And they are alcohol markers, and they are roughly 50 cents a piece. The colors you get are kind of random. You can't choose certain colors. You can buy them off of Amazon.com. I will leave a link to these in the description box down below. But in case you're wondering what this is just when I first got these. I got these for Christmas. I drew a bunch of stuff to get used to the markers. And so I'm just gonna hold this upside down so you guys can see it. And they're alcohol markers, so they blend, and they blend they don't streak, they aren't streaky. They blend really well. And they also have numbers on them, but the numbers really don't correspond at all. And also, after a while, they have numbers on the top and bottom. The numbers have rubbed off of all of mine except for 4 of them, because I never use these markers. Yeah. I think you can see it. Yeah, so that kind of sucks, but the thing is, I have used these so much. When I first got them, I used them so much that it got to a point where I didn't even need to look at a chart or anything. I just knew which marker was which. Just because there's only 40 of them, it's pretty easy to remember what the different ones are. And if you have to, you can keep a little swatch paper with you so that when you're drawing or coloring, you can tell what is what. And here's a little tiny card that I made. I don't think my camera's going to focus. There. But here's the card. On camera, the colors look a little bit different just because I have a really bright light on. But yeah, and then there are 3 markers in here that are not alcohol markers, which is really bizarre. I'll try to find them. I know this is one of them. They're highlighter colors, and they're not alcohol markers, and they eat at the paper really bad. I don't know if you can tell, but that one, and that one are all water-based markers. They're just these 3 random fluorescent ones, and they eat at the paper. I do not recommend using those unless you're using them on a really small detail, just because they aren't good. I don't know why they're included in this set, but the rest of the markers are absolutely amazing. I recommend these to anyone who cannot afford Copics or Copics, however you want to pronounce them. I just say Copics because that's what my favorite YouTubers say, I guess, the people that I watch the most. Yeah, honestly, I don't think there's really much else to say. One end is a bullet nib. This is not focusing. But you're right, that's a bullet nib, and then broad side. And then it has little indicators on here, which is cool. Yeah, the colors that they have are pretty good. They really don't have any skin tones other than baby skin pink, which is a very light skin tone, and then maybe brick brown if you really blended it, just because it is a bit more red than brown, which kind of sucks. But either way, yeah. So, oops, there's a hair on here. But either way, these markers are so cool, and they're not round. They're kind of this oval shape, and so sorry if there's dog hair and stuff all over. We have a dog and he sheds. If you have a dog or have ever had a dog or ever been around a dog that sheds, you'll know how hard it is to control dog hair. But they are nice to hold. Like the round ones, like round markers are just too round, but these ones are really nice to hold. And it's also nice because then they don't roll off the table unless you are like really trying to shove them. Yeah. Overall, they have so many amazing colors in here. Definitely after I save up the money, I'm going to get an 80 set, which is roughly $40, I think. So 40 set is $20, 80 set is $40, so roughly 50 cents a piece. They aren't, like, you can't buy refills and you can't buy them individually, but I feel like that's one of those things that it's like, you can't do that yet. I feel like in the future they might have that, just because the Ohuhu brand is, like, really starting to become really popular. Like, yeah, they're being recognized a lot more, so I feel like they will release more colors and options for purchasing these in the future. Yeah, honestly, I think that's about it. They do bleed through paper, like this is an index card, and they bleed through. The fluorescent ones don't bleed through because they're not alcohol markers. But overall, these are just really nice. And then I think on the next page of this book, yeah, I have some things I've drawn. Yeah, you can't see those. I'm just gonna have to turn it upside down. I could move my camera, but that would take too long and I would end up messing it up and making it unlevel. But this is Lilo. I think it's Draw So Cute is what the tutorial, like, is who it's by. Yeah, I used Ohuhu markers for this. And then I used Ohuhu markers for this kiwi that I got the inspiration from a person on Instagram. And then this is Ohuhu markers. This is Ohuhu markers, but like the white is gel pen and the dots of color on there are Jane Davenport paint over pens, and then this is paint over pens. Yeah, but yeah, I really do enjoy these markers. These are what I use in my coloring book, my Doodles in Outer Space coloring book, which I did a video on yesterday, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. Overall, I'm obsessed with these markers. I recommend these markers to anyone and everyone, you know, as long as you're over like 10 maybe. I don't know. That would just depend on the person, the kid, because some kids are like responsible with their stuff and other kids will eat markers up till like through high school, and it's like, you're almost an adult, please stop eating markers. Yeah, some people have some problems, but yeah, if you have any questions about these, just ask me in the comments down below. I think that's about it. This video got way longer than I wanted it to, but yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.